welcome to my completely original idea to do a scary tier list on Five Nights at Freddy's because it's late at night and I say I want to. So we're gonna be rating them from scary, almost scary, barely scary, could be scary, definitely not scary, and forever not scary. So we'll start off with this mixed cast of people and we'll do Nightmare Bonnie. Nightmare Bonnie, it was really scary in FNAF 4. He wasn't creepy though, and after the few times, it became really repetitive. So I'll put him as almost scary, but he wasn't really that scary. If we were going solely on appearance, but we also have to go on action, so I'd say he's almost scary, but his actions don't. I mean, he can't. He isn't really as scary as a animatronic can be. Golden Freddy, he could be, especially with the floating head in FNAF 2 and the lore of him being the one you shouldn't have killed. But most of the time, he's not really that scary and only kind of shows up in your office and you put the mask on really quickly. So we're now on to Phantom Balloon Boy. This guy really caused problems, not because he was really scary, just more annoying, but he's a lot more scarier than some of these animatronics on these lists, well, I guess. So, him on definitely not scary, but not forever not scary. Now, Mangle kind of looks goofy. He was supposed to be designed for toddlers, so it kind of puts him down from almost scary to barely scary, just because he is kind of a barely scary, but he's not really almost scary or very scary. Scary. So we'll put him there. He's better than average, but not that better. Withered Bonnie. Sorry for the interruption. So I was with Bonnie. He's pretty scary, especially with his jump scare, but I would say he's higher than Golden Freddy, but he could be scary at times, especially his jump scare, like I said again, but not really any else. Springtrap, he's all just bloody and gory, but he has that really creepy aura, and what he does in the game is creepy, especially tracking children. So I'll put him as almost scary, but not really that scary compared to the other ones on this list. Now, of course, it'd be obvious that all the nightmares are really scary. I would say Chica and Foxy being a little bit more because he hides in the closet, but Chica and let me find where is he? Let me find him. I'm looking for, I'm kind of blind. Not really blind, but like I'm a man, so I'm looking. Where the heck is Nightmare Bonnie? Is he not on this list? He should be. Where is he? Unless he's already on here. Oh, he is. I'm blind. Actually, I'll remove down because she doesn't really get that scary except for the picking up jump scare, but she's an extremely scary. Now, Bonnie, Scott Cawthon, he was really scary. I didn't really find him scary or creepy at all in FNAF 1. He could be scary, especially when you don't know, but he's not really that scary. Fredbear is just too big and he's overly scary that he becomes just barely scary. Doesn't make sense, but when you really think about it, Fredbear was really like this monster belly, giant mouth thing, which he could have been scary if he was introduced early, but we've been introduced to the nightmare animatronics. So I'm doing this off of the perspective that if I was a player and I went and I saw this person for the first time, would I be scared? Not really anymore, because I've been already introduced to most of the characters in the game. So now, I would say that Nightmare is really scary, just in that he's that creepy and he's a darker version of Fredbear. I mean, he's not extremely scary though, like like Nightmare Foxy. But I mean, he's up there in creepiness, especially since you can't really see him, and he's also one of the most powerful in terms of FNAF 4. Oh, no, I'll put this one up here. I did not like the mini games, the what do you call them? Darkroom mini games, I guess you would call them. Where you flash the light. Those just creep me out a lot, especially when Nightmare BB and his laugh was extremely scary. So that's why I'm putting them up there. This is most of my personal opinion, so if you don't believe this, leave a comment down below of what your list would be, any changes. Now, BB are not scary. I never find him really scary. I mean, he can be tense, but for the wrong reason of not being him. He's just annoying. Foxy is what made it tense. I would say that, yeah, he's definitely less scary. I mean, his jump scare would be frightening, but he kind of looks goofy in the way he walks and everything, and he really just didn't scare me that much. Same with Phantom Chica. She did like you barely even encountered her if you knew how to play the game really well, like I did, keeping him on cam 9. I don't think cam 9, but the end camera, and locking the event so he couldn't go over to you, and you just keep doing that, avoiding all the phantoms as possible. BB, never really see her. She was an Easter egg, but I mean, she could be scary. Never, because she really didn't even do anything, and she doesn't look scary at all. Marionette, I mean, he could be scary at times. I'll put him right here. Um, because, I mean, he can be scary, especially with the winding of the box. But in terms of looks, he kind of fails, because all he is just a skinny black silhouette with a play face. So, I mean, they're very scary at this point. It wasn't really a great, I mean, it was a good Halloween update, but they didn't really scare me. They look like pumpkins now, and they kind of just, they were blown over, and no one really thought of anything. Now, Withered Freddy, he could be scary, but that was about it. I mean, he wasn't as scary as some of the other Withered, but he could be scary at times. Now, I'll say that he is at the lower end of barely scary because of his mechanic and what he does, but it's the same reasons as Freddy why he's lower than all the animatronics above him. I'll say that um, that Nightmare Mangle is almost scary. The reason being is, of course, it's Mangle, and that it's the Halloween update, and people have already washed over Nightmare, and it wasn't that scary anymore. Um, and personally for me, I never find her really her very scary. Um, Same, yeah, definitely scary. She wasn't. You never really saw her, and all she did was make a loud noise that you could easily prevent, and did really nothing. Now, Freddy, on the other hand, he was really scary to me, especially FNAF 1 the first time I played it, just because that you could barely see him on the cameras. You did see him in the light, which was very scary. And he was one of the first, like, animatronics to ever jump scare me, and also makes him more scary because Because when you run out of power, he's singing the song, well, singing, more like playing the song, and then jump scaring you. She's barely scary with her chica. I mean, her jaw and everything open like that was pretty cool, but I mean, after a while, she kind of just got bland. Nightmare Freddy, you never really saw him unless you were really bad at getting behind you. So I'll say he could be not that much. I mean, he's probably even below Bonnie. I'm trying to not make this as obvious and going off my personal opinion, which kind of can be weird. Um, so Nightmare on one of my absolute most scariest animatronics I've ever encountered. Just his way and just the way he attacks you. Same as Fred. It's a reskin, but it's so much more scary, especially when you hear the music box in the background, flashbacks to FNAF 2, while having this distorted figure go after you. Absolutely scary. It's one of the scariest animatronics. I Phantom Foxy. He, especially in the FNAF VR, when I played it, he was very scary, especially when he's in the corner of your eye the whole time. I mean, you could just imagine having a Phantom Fox sitting there ready to pounce on you. So that's why I put him up there. We'll put him right here. Phantom Marionette, one of the scariest phantoms out there, just because he gets right in your face and makes the loud noise, and you can't see or do anything, which really causes tense because of Springtrap, and just the way he looks and feels when you play against him is just crazy. Old Man Consequences. I mean, he's just a character in a game that character in FNAF World in Ultimate Customize. He didn't really do anything. Endo 1. I mean, he never really did anything, and he kind of just sat in the back corner. So I'll put him as yeah, very higher than JJ, lower than Blue Boy, just because of it being and the animatronic. Chica, she kind of looked goofy the whole time, so I'll say she could be scary, but she's mostly goofy, so I'll put her here. Just the way she looked and everything, and you can see her in the window, kind of made her less scary than Bonnie. Um, Definitely not scary. I mean, you know what? I mean, forever not scary. Candy. Oh man, I forgot his name. I know it's not Candy Machine. I think I forget his name. Um, because he never really did anything. I know he told creepy stories, but he did nothing in action. So, ooh, now we're heading on to the what do you call them? Sister location. I found them really frightening, except for baby. I mean, she didn't really. I mean, she could be scary, but she never in a real game. She never really did anything. You know what? Actually, since the FNAF VR came out and her running after you in the closet, it made her a lot more scarier, especially when the absolute size of her is huge. Now, Ballora, she gets to go to barely, just in the fact of what she does, not her looks. She's I guess she's blind, and she goes and dances around, and it's pretty scary, especially if it's your first time going through Ballora Gallery. Now, Fun Time, ooh, oh, Foxy, really scary, not as scary as the ones above her. I mean, especially in the VR, like you see her twitching and everything every time you flash the beacon. But in terms of look, she fails a little bit. Definitely not scary. He did nothing. He's low. He only appeared in Ultimate Custom Night and FNAF Pizzeria. Um, Funtime Freddy, I think he's a little bit higher, just because of his voice acting and what he does. He has a very demonic kind of voice lines and stuff like that. Not really demonic, but in the situation you are in, it's pretty creepy. Now, we'll put him as not scary. I mean, he could be scary, especially in FNAF. VR Help Wanted, he jump scared you actually. But that was about it for him being scary, so. And I'll put him as, I'll put him in the middle of very scary. I mean, the FNAF Help Wanted, I'm going back because this is where all the animatronics got really scary. He was pretty scary in the Enerdom part. And also in the original game, he was the one talking to you, and I guess I guess it's a she. And the one that goes and lives in Michael's body. Now, Bab, I think the were not really that scary, except for what they did in Ultimate Custom Night and Sister Location. So I'll put them as could be on the lower end. These get a little bit higher rank just because they were a lot more creepier since you were locked in a Springtrap suit. A spring lock suit that could instantly kill you, and they were just crawling on you, and you had to shake them off, and it was extremely nerve wracking. A little bit, definitely not scary. And she did do something, but really all she did was be a distraction, and that was about it. Ooh, Foxy. I'll put him as almost scary. High up, almost scary. Just because, to me, I get really, like, in situations, it's not really the jump scare that really frightens me. It's the tense. And Foxy does really well in the first game tensing you up, because you never know when he's going to run. And especially for that VR, I'm going back to this again. He made these really loud banging noises and scratches and drained your power, and I could never beat Night 4 because he would always drain my power before, so I made it to 6. Electro Bab. I mean, all he did was drain your power, right? I'll put him in the same area. A little bit higher just because he's a lot more threatening. Yendo. Yendo was a odd character. I mean, he never really freaked me out, so I was like, definitely not scared. I have not much to say on him, especially since he really didn't appear that much. That is uh, definitely not scary, just for the fact that she she of course jump scared you in FNAF Help Wanted as well. But that was about it for scariness, and you had to poke her nose in FNAF Sister Location. But I mean, that's about it. Trash in the game, of course, scariest one at all. Just gotta put it up. Okay. All they did was do loud jump scares that were very obvious. So I'll say they're in the middle. I mean, on the top, just because they did something, they kind of scared you, but it was really just a gimmick. Now, so Happy the Frog. They are, I mean, it could be really scary. I think Happy Frog, all of them, I'm just gonna put them in the same area. Because in Ultimate Custom Night, they really made you tense because they were in the vents, and like you never knew when they were gonna come in into you into your office. And again, for me, it's very scary when you have random acting animatronics and running your ventilation system. Um, Golden Freddy the original. I mean, he's gotta be up there for scary just because he was one of the first Easter eggs, and the way he entered and the mystery behind him really made him frightening, especially to the people who first encountered him. The rock star, he was just annoying. I mean, he could be scary. He really tenses you up. So, and in the Ultimate Custom Night, I forget what he said, like in Phasmere. Oh man, I forget. I haven't played it in a while. But I think he said Infinite Coin. Um, he was kind of nerve wracking, not really. So he gets to be sent into where did I put him? Um, I don't even know where I put him. Well, I guess he can stay there if I don't even know where I put him, unless I just dragged him off somewhere. No, I placed him. I'm just blind. Let me go find him, actually. I'll be back. Well, okay, not scary. I mean, he could be scary just because they're ranking lower than no, higher than Watch Bad, lower than Chica. Higher than Chica. There you go. Now, him, I mean, all he did was, I mean, he stood in your office waiting for you to get the guitar, so he's on the same level with Rockstar Freddy. All she did was be sassy and not enter because of the wet floor sign. So she gets slower, definitely not scary, but not forever not scary. He was definitely not scary, higher than her. I mean, he could be scary, but all he really did was attack you if at random chance. Music Man. Well, let's say he's pretty scary. Higher than Golden Freddy, lower than Phantom Marionette. I mean, he gets faster, the more noise you make, and he's just a really creepy um anthropodo design, I guess you would say. And I just find him extremely scary, especially in FNAF Ultimate Custom Night. Even in the FNAF Custom Pizzeria, he was just really scary. L Chip, I didn't really find him scary. I'd also say he's definitely scary. She's forever not scary. Funtime Chica. All she did was pose for you. And that was about it. So she's even lower than him. I mean, at least he did something. I think it was Ultimate Custom Night. Ooh, I'll say higher up. I think that's a good place for Molten Freddy. I mean, he was pretty scary person, animatronic, and I guess Custom Pizzeria. I forgot the name of it. FNAF 6. So yeah, um, I mean, this guy's just a lesser version of him. Wasn't that scary? Actually, he was very scary, higher end, very scary. I wish they stuck with the original design. It was so much better. I mean, she kind of looked disproportionate, and her body was like claws and everything. But I never really found her that scary. Actually, she she was barely scary, higher than William. This was I mean, he was really creepy actually. So he's almost scary. Um, uh, what is Lefty? And especially since you can get him at such a low price, but letting him in. He captures the marionette inside of him, which marionette could be scary, but just the creepy voice lines and the way he acted in both Ultimate and FNAF 6 were pretty scary. The phone guy is forever not scary. I mean, can't really get less scary than him. He helped you. Same thing with Dee Dee was really annoying, but I mean, she kind of She was just annoying. She wasn't really that scary. I have my cousin in my room right now because of an incident that happened. So if you hear noises in the background, that's him. Um, so now we have Shadow Bunny. I mean, he was actually creepy, and he would crash your game. So I'd say he could be scary, but he wasn't really that scary. He's kind of in the middle. I never really had interactions since it was so rare, though. Same, a little bit less with Shadow Freddy, since he really did absolutely nothing. But I mean, if you saw him, it was really Fredbear. I mean, he never appeared in any of the games, did he? Except for the FNAF 4, and he really didn't do anything. So he's like, well, actually, I think I'm gonna make a new one, and it's just gonna be called NA. So, um, so I made A for animatronics that really didn't fit in with anything, since you never really saw these. Scott Coffin, he was definitely not scary. I mean, forever not scary. I mean, not as bad as Phone Guy. I mean, he was never that scary, so I'm just gonna throw him in there. Same thing with this dude. Now we're on to the last ones, which is the toys. I mean, this guy was just kind of goofy. I mean, he could be scary, especially how tense he would get. So I'll put him right there. Toy Bonnie, he, I mean, he could be scary as well, middle as well. But she kind of had that weird like nose moving, so I'll put her higher up. So that is the end of my FNAF tier list. Thank you all for watching my very long almost 30-minute video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Subscribe and hit that notification bell and leave a like and comment down below, please. I need it.